Salam and hi everyone, and welcome back to another book dive where I share you 3 insights from the books that I read. And today I'm going to share from this book, The Messy Middle by Scott Belsky. Scott Belsky is an entrepreneur, investor, and of course an author, best known for his work around creativity, business, and leadership. He is the co-founder of Behance, the world's leading creative network, and also served as the CPO, Chief Product Officer at Adobe. What I find interesting about this book or the author's theme is that he does not just talk about stories of success, but he focuses a lot more on the in-between phases, parts of the journey that are uncomfortable, slow, and often overlooked. Let's talk about the book. It's really, as you can see, it's really heavy. And from my first impression, I already knew that this is not the kind of book that I bring everywhere or religiously read from cover to cover. But luckily, this is the kind of book that you can read like a buffet and not a full course meal, where you can open the book and pick any topic or subtopic that resonate with where you are in life right now. Whether you are in the beginning phase or the middle, or maybe you're nearing to the end of your goal, this book is right for you. So without further ado, let's dive into our insights. Insight number 1, it's not about the start or the finish, it's about the journey in between. I'm gonna get called out over this. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm the kind of person who is quite impatient. So for example, when watching series, I'm the type of person who would stay for the first or maybe 3 episodes, but if the plot seems redundant or predictable, I would go straight to the ending. I know there's no fun in this, but for me, it's enough to know how a story starts and ends without having to go through all the roller coasters of the plot and give me unnecessary heartbreak. Similarly, we love to talk about, maybe it's just me, we love to talk about beginning and ending, where ideas are exciting, fresh, and fun, and the ending always seen and taken as source of inspiration and motivation. The middle part, we don't really talk about it, the struggle, the pain, the slow progress and all. But the truth is, there's this quote that goes, a genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Beginnings are just beginnings if not followed by actions. You can have thousands of brilliant ideas, but if there is no execution, they're just there where they are, where they started, in your head. Insight number 2, endure. So we've talked about the importance of the middle phase and its execution. Now comes the real question, how? How do we stay in the execution phase long enough to reach the ending? Really, there is no magic, there is no shortcut. You just gotta endure. I remember asking this question to my Ustazah Al-Quran. I asked her about how to memorize the Quran and make it stick into our mind. She answered with this one word. She said, paksa. You just gotta paksa, you just gotta force yourself and know that this phase is inevitable and you cannot skip this part, just like how I skipped the series towards the ending. Besides, we wouldn't be as appreciative as we would if apa yang kita ni cuba dapatkan itu attain through so many challenges and hardship. Because that rewarding feeling is priceless, and in order for you to get that prize is to endure. Insight number 3, staying in the early innings. You've gone through the sleepless night, you've gone through the challenges and hardship. You're used to things that were once heavy and you thought to yourself, I think I've reached my goal. So in this phase, the author introduced the concept of staying in the early innings, meaning to have a beginner mindset even if you've known everything that you need. I want to share this conversation I had with a friend recently. She asked me about my running pace. There's someone back there. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah. I told her my pace is 7 to 8 and I feel like I'm still slow. but she told me that it's actually quite fast. And I replied, I think I'm comfortable with not knowing and to be in the unknown, because I feel like if I knew that it's a good pace, I don't know, I might be too comfortable and complacent with where I am at right now, and in this context, my fitness journey. I think by having this mindset, you don't just have the humility to learn, but also the ability to grow. So stay in the early innings, be open to learning new things, and say yes to growth. I think that's all for our book dive. Hope to see you in the next one. Till then, bye!